Hello, my name is Ashley Share. I'm the founder and CEO of ShareLove.Fund. Today we're going to do a 10-minute meditation for incarcerated women called Forgiving Your Mother, Healing Inner Conflict About Your Mom. So let us begin. So please make yourself comfortable. You can sit crisscross applesauce or sitting in a chair. You can close your eyes or have a soft gaze. Take a slow, deep breath and let go of any tension as you feel yourself sinking into the surface that you are resting on. Becoming still more comfortable and relaxed. Take another slow, deep breath and release your thoughts, letting them drift far away. Take another slow, deep breath and know that in this moment, all is well. Imagine you are walking down the street in a friendly city, carrying an umbrella on a rainy weekday afternoon. You have some time on your hands, and when you spot a movie theater, you decide to see what's playing. It's an old theater with ornate colored scroll work and a big marquee overhead, though the marquee is blank. There's a ticket booth in front, and as you walk up, you find it empty, but there's a note taped to the window. The note has your name on it, followed by the words, "Come in." Puzzled but anxious to get out of the rain, you enter. You enter the lobby and find it empty also. Approaching the swinging doors to the theater, you step into a beautiful old movie room with ornate wall decorations. Thickly upholstered seats, carpet with swirling patterns, and maroon velvet curtains covering a large screen. You're the only one there, so you find a seat wherever you wish and you get comfortable. The curtains part, the house lights dim, and the screen fills with your mother's name, followed by the subtitle, "The Early Years." As the film begins, you can see it's a home movie. The print is a bit scratchy and worn, possibly even in black and white. There, your mom is as an infant being held by her mother. How does her mother seem to behave, and what is her attitude towards your mother as a baby? Does it seem like your mother is being well cared for by both her parents? The scene changes and now your mother is a toddler, just as vulnerable as you were at that age. You can see her looking up at her parents for love and reassurance, perhaps unsure of receiving it. Her parents may be attentive or they may be busy with other things. Watch for a moment and see how it goes. Now she's a young girl. Perhaps she's picking up on her own mother's traits. Or maybe her mom isn't in the picture very much. She may not have much exposure to her mother, and what she has may or may not be positive. But you can see that as she grows into a teenager, she has challenges. Things are not always easy and her life isn't perfect. Take a moment to watch things unfold. Now your mother's becoming a young adult, learning to make her way in the world with faults and fears and strengths and weaknesses like everyone else. She's a human being shaped by her family and the events that happened to her. doing the best that she can. Watch her move through life for a bit and see if you can get a feel for what it is like to be in her shoes. The scene fades at this point and the movie stops for a moment. As you sit in the theater, you may notice that you're feeling a little bit different about your mother with a new perspective. She was your mom, but she was also a woman. In some ways ordinary, perhaps in some ways unique, but with the full life of her own challenges and concerns. Of course, she fell short of being the perfect mother, but really, there is no perfect mother. And she did the best that she could do under the circumstances that shaped her as a person. Take a moment and do your best to feel empathy for her and her struggle in life. The movie begins again, but this time it's not a home movie, but more of a Hollywood production in full color. This is a movie about what your mom would have liked your life to be together, if it could have been. You're about to enter the picture, and soon she is holding you in her arms, totally focused on you, gently rocking you and speaking quietly and telling you how glad she is to see you. There you are together a little later when you're learning how to walk and she's holding your hands, catching you or helping you up when you fall down. And she talks with you, encourages you, and hugs you, and lets you know how much she loves you by her actions and her words. She's your mom, and she makes you feel loved and comfortable. Now you're 7 years old, sitting with your family at a family dinner next to your mom. She's happy, and she looks at you and smiles. The two of you are talking about something, maybe joking around a little, and there's an easy, comfortable feeling between you two. But she's still your mom, and you know that whatever happens, she'll be there for you. She lets you know where the boundaries are, and she lets you know what she expects of you and how to behave. And because of all of that, you admire and respect her, just as she loves and appreciates you. You're a teenager now, and you and your mother are doing something together that you both enjoy. Perhaps something she taught you or introduced you to. That easy feeling and good connection is still there between you. You're having a conversation now, and she's listening to what you have to say, taking it in. She says something back that lets you know she understands and supports you, and perhaps has a suggestion you feel good about. The movie ends at this point, and the house lights come up a little, and you feel someone sit down next to you. You turn and find your mother there with you in the theater on this rainy afternoon. She's not perfect, but she's real, and she's your mother. Take some time to be with her now, and let your time together unfold peacefully. Say whatever you need to say to your mother now, as she listens, hears, and understands you, perhaps as never before. Now give your mother a chance to speak to you, to perhaps say things that she was never able to say that would be most important for you to hear. As you sit in the theater on this rainy afternoon, you may notice that your feelings towards your mother have softened, lightened, and become more neutral. Your mother will always remain a part of you, but you are a very different person than she was. And you are free to be yourself and live your life as the unique individual you are. If your mother had the freedom of spirit to allow it, she would surely want it that way. It will soon be time to bring this journey to a close. But first, take a moment to thank your mother for bringing you into the world and passing down all the good things that she did. And take time to thank yourself for giving yourself this gift. Bring your awareness gently back to your physical surroundings. Take your time, and when you are ready to open your eyes and feel awake and refreshed and alert. May the light in me be the light in you. Have a blessed day. Namaste.